Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 7th. I know that because it's day. Yes. Ooh, how y'all doing this fine, beautiful, glorious, grand rising morning? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Oh, I did come on yesterday, which was Tuesday, February 6th, to chat with you guys because I had to take Christopher to an important doctor's appointment regarding his eye, or eyes, I should say. I think I told you all that he had an appointment, an eye doctor appointment, and the eye doctor said that he thought that he saw some form of glaucoma in his eyes. So I took him to his primary care physician, who is also my primary care physician. We had the same doctor. And she looked in his eyes and she did some exercises with him, and it seemed to be, it seemed to be good. But he still got to go see a specialist. So I got to make that appointment, which reminds me I got to make several appointments for myself because I need to do a colonoscopy, which I am not looking forward to doing that. And I got to do a mammogram. So with that being said, you know, that's why they come on here yesterday and chit chat with y'all, because his appointment was for 3:30. They changed it because she had something to do in the afternoon. Then they called back and said that she would be there, yada 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 yada. So it's just funny because this doctor who we have, I used to be her secretary over at the University of Chicago when she was a student working in one of the doctors who I was the secretary for. She was her student, and now she's a medical doctor. So it's just so, you know, interesting how life flows right back around. The same people that you know or you meet, you see them, meet up with them again in a different capacity. So that was pretty cool. Because she's married. Her last name has changed from her maiden name, because I think I would have known if I knew her maiden name. But anyway, she walked in and I saw her. I was like, oh my God. She was like, oh my God, Sherelle. I was like, oh my God, Susanna. It was awesome. That was last year. We took a picture and everything. But she was always a beautiful girl. And she's younger than me, and she has two boys now, two teenage boys, and just same pretty woman, she's a young woman then. She's a little bit older now, but still very, 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 very pretty. But anyway, so yeah, so that's what happened yesterday. So yeah, and yeah, but he's okay. So we just got to get him into this appointment. So gotta see. But nose back to itching. I don't want y'all to think I'm digging in my nose, because I ain't. I don't know why they won't come down here for these goddamn potholes. Shit. Make no damn sense. But anyway, y'all, I'm feeling pretty good today. I hope you all are as well. Another day's journey. We are into Wednesday, hump day. Get on somebody and hump, you know what I'm saying. But we on hump day. Oh, come on Friday, because I'm on vacation next week. Did I tell y'all? I did tell y'all, didn't I? I know y'all like, if you tell us this one more goddamn thing, I'm probably gonna mention it again, because that's just how excited I am. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm happy. I'm happy, okay? I'm happy to be off. It's only for a week, but I'm happy. Come on, somebody say happy. Woo, I'm happy. I'm happy to have a week off. Yes, Lord. Yes. But anywho, I'm already in birthday mode. I'm already in birthday mode. Yes, I am. So if any of you guys have a birthday today, I want to say happy birthday to you. I don't know who you are, but I said this year that I wanted to start, that was another thing I wanted to start different this new year. I want you guys to, if you have a special day coming up, wedding anniversary, work anniversary, or birthday, or something that you've gotten a promotion on your job, or you've gotten engaged, or whatever, let me know. Either send me an email or write it in the comment section. I do want to shout you out, and I do want to send me a message, let me know, so that I can acknowledge you and wish you a happy birthday, you know, or congratulate you on an accomplishment. So you can, you can email me at ccfashionismypassion@gmail.com. Again, that email is cc without the apostrophe s. ccfashionismypassion@gmail.com. Okay, all of my platforms is CC's Fashion is My Passion. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all the same name. So it's easy to find me. My OF platform, that I'll have to give you the direct link if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans channel. But on OnlyFans, I am CC Fashion is My Passion as well. Okay, and a few of you all have emailed me about that, about the about the OnlyFans link, and I'm gonna get back to you today. I gotta do some work this morning on a project at work, and then I should be done with that like around 11 o'clock Chicago time, and I'll sit down and respond to some emails, y'all. So, and today I am supposed to be going to look at some more houses, and I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm excited. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, I am looking forward to that. I really, really am. I'm trying to think. What did I want to say to y'all? I don't even remember. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm real excited about, just moving in a different direction in my life. I'm excited about buying me a house. I'm so excited about that. I'm excited, but I'm a little stressed and I'm a little depressed about it because, I'm gonna just say this. This is gonna be our topic today. Negativity, being negative, and not being positive. That's gonna be our subject. That's what I'm gonna talk about. I that's what made me think of that, because had did a poll on Facebook, and I had asked people that were homeowners, what is their experience being a homeowner, and would they suggest buying a house, or just buying a house. And so a lot of people said buy a multi-unit and live in that and let the tenants pay your rent, your mortgage. Well, I don't want to be bothered with other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to be collecting nobody's rent. I don't want to have to kick your ass out if you don't pay the rent. I just don't want to be bothered with people like that. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest to God truth. I really, really don't. I want to move in a house, be in a house, be in my own little world, and do my own little thing. You understand what I'm saying? That's what Cece wants to do. Okay, that's what I want to do. I do not want to be bothered with nobody else. I just don't. I don't have that type of personality, you know, because see, I'll end up in jail, you know, if somebody say some foul shit to me, or somebody bug me, where the water dripping, where the heat ain't hot. I don't want to be bothered with the headache. I just don't, you know. So then somebody else suggested a condo. Well, here's the thing about living in a condo. You know, you have the HOH fees, you know, which is the fees, like, you know, for the upkeep, you know, I guess the maintenance, I guess that's to pay, you know, if you have a doorman, or to pay whatever the fees are for that. I don't really know how it go, but I know about it. I don't want a condo, and here's my reason why I don't want a condo. I don't want a condo because I've lived in an apartment for so long. I've been here. Next Sunday, February 18th, I will have lived here 18 or 19 years. And because I've been here for this long in an apartment, to me, going into a condo is just like living in another apartment. I want to be able to come and sit out in my backyard. I want to be able to sit out on my porch. I don't want to be confined in another apartment where I can't sit outside and get fresh air. I'm a summer person, and I like hot weather, so I like to be outside. That is so on me, you know. So I don't want a condo because it's like living in it's just another apartment, in my opinion. But I think it works for people who it works for. It wouldn't work for me. I want a house. I grew up in a house. I lived in a house all my life, and I was, you know, able to come outside and go in the backyard. And that's why my mother wanted a house, because she wanted her children to be able to do that. And I want a house, you know. So that's my goal, to get a house. What's my next thing? Oh, so get back to negative. You know, I don't have a problem sharing what I want to do. I don't have a problem with that. Now, I don't share everything, but I just wanted to get people's opinion. So I got a lot of answers. You know, people say you should do this, you should do that. This might be better, blah, 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 blah. It was a mixed review. It was mixed. It was house, condo, and buying, you know, a 2-flat, a 3-flat, you know. You know, that's what that was about. But anyway, and I can't live in the suburbs. I have to live in the city because of my job. So I can't, you know, live, you know, anywhere else. You know, you know, because it would be cheaper not living here in the city with the taxes. But anyway, talking to somebody and they just was so negative, you know. Well, it's not a good time to buy. It's not a good time to buy. I mean, ooh, your mortgage gonna be $2,000 and your taxes gonna be, I mean, just on and on and on and on, so negative. And I'm like, oh my goodness, why are you so negative? You know, I mean, just negative. And so I said that to say that, you know, you do have to be careful who you share your ambitions and your goals with. You know, you have to be so careful. Because people just so negative. You know, they just so negative. And you know, I just hate negative ass people. I really do. You know, just everything with them is just, you know. And also, when people are negative, people usually are very unforgiving. You know, they are just really unforgiving. You know, and you can't live in this world and never forgive somebody. You just can't. You know, you just can't. You can't do that. You know, you cannot live in this world and be the type of person that you don't forgive somebody. Because you know what? We all mess up as humans. You know, we all mess up. None of us are perfect. We mess up. And we do crazy things, you know. And we have to go back and ask people to forgive us. And sometimes you got to ask a person, you know, can I get another chance? Now, I'm not saying you should continue to do that with somebody over and over again and let them continue to walk all over you. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you got to learn how to forgive people. You know, you got to learn how to forgive people. And you got to learn how to say, I'm sorry. You got to learn how to say, please forgive me. And if that person, you know, now it depends on who and what transpired, okay? But, you know, I'm the type of person that I probably go overboard giving people chances, okay? I'm almost positive of that. But I just don't have the type of I just don't have the type of heart to be so cold to people. Because if I like you, if I like you, if I love you, if I'm in love with you, I tend to give people way too many chances. So what I've had to learn was that even if I give you another chance, I got to set some boundaries and I got to set some rules and I got to tell you what I expect and what I need. And if you can't give me that, or you're not willing to do those things for me, then we're not gonna work. You know, because see, like I said before, don't come back to a person with the same bullshit. Don't come back with a person and then come back to a person and there's been no change. You know, don't do that. And you know, I've been in situations with people, especially men, you know, they fuck up or they mess up and they want to come back. And then they'll say stuff like, well, let's just see how it goes. No. We don't need to see how it's going to go. Because you know me. You know me. And I know you. So if you ain't coming back with nothing different, if you're not coming back with a change of heart, Stay your ass away from me. And that infuriates me when you know that somebody is not willing to make a change. You know, they want to come back. What do you want to come back for? You know, what do you want to come back from? This goes back to what I had said, what my opinion was of Ashanti and Nelly. You know, they've been down this road more than once. Okay, they've been down this road more than once. So you've been down this road 3 times. You have been down this road 4 times, whatever. If you want him back, you want to take him back because you're still in love with him, and he say he's still in love with you, y'all shouldn't even be talking about let's see how it go, because you know each other. So my thing with him was, why you ain't came back with no damn ring? Why you ain't came back with no ring? If you ain't, look at this one, ran the light. I'm so glad I don't just dart out. That's one thing my father taught me. He said, when you driving and the light turn green, he said, don't be so quick to pull into the intersection, because people run lights. And this mug was flying. And that light was red, because my light was green. But my point is that if you ain't gonna do nothing different, then don't come back to somebody wasting their time, because that's what you essentially doing. You're wasting their time. And that makes no sense. That makes no sense. It just makes no sense. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. It don't make sense to waste somebody's time when you know you have no good intentions towards them, that you're going to end up doing the same thing all over again to a person. That's crazy to me. That's just crazy. But I also know that people mess up. People do crazy stuff. And, you know, we have to be forgiven, you know. And sometimes you can forgive a person, but you cannot get that relationship back the way that it was before. You know, sometimes it just can't be repairable. You know, it just can't be. You know, just depending on the infraction, you know. So, but I also want to say that you can't be negative about everything and everybody, because that's not how life works. You know, that's just not how life works. You know, nothing and no one is perfect. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing and no one is perfect. But you also have to, you know, you just can't be so negative all the time. You know, and everything is just, I mean, everything is just so, you know, oh, this ain't gonna happen this way. Oh, this ain't gonna go this way. Oh, don't buy a house right now, because you got to be positive. You got to think positive. You know, because the world itself is already a battle every day. You know? So that's what I want to say about that. Start to think positive. And when you start to think positive, positive things will come your way. What you speak into existence is that very thing that will happen. If you say, oh, I ain't gonna never get married, then you probably won't. If you say, I'm not gonna never be able to afford to buy me a house because I'm gonna have so many bills, then you won't. If you say, this job ain't gonna never change, I ain't gonna never get a promotion, I ain't gonna never be able to move into a better position, then you won't. So we all know this, and you've heard it over the years. I know you have. There is power and death and life in our tongues. What we speak, what come up out of our mouth. Now, nobody is always positive all the time. Nobody is always 100, chipper and in a good mood all the time and on positive energy all the time. I'm not either. Because I tend to lean more to being negative than I am positive. But that's because of so much stuff that go on in my life, the energy, people, jobs, situations, whatever. But I am really, as I'm getting older, I am really starting to be still, be quiet, and meditate on good things. Because in order to have good things come to you, you have to pull and draw it to you by the way that you think and the way that you speak. So don't be so quick to be negative. Well, I know if I do this with this person, they gonna do this, and I know that person might do. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen from minute to minute, second to second, hour to hour. You don't know. You got to live for today. You got to live for today. And let God worry about tomorrow. Because we don't hold tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen from minute to minute, second to second, hour to hour. I've seen people, perfect example. Last year, my boss died in one of these parking lots when I was over in the other department. He came in that morning. He was talking to me, but he had told us that, he was the foreman now, and that some things was gonna change. That he was changing this, and he was gonna do this, and he had all these plans of what he was gonna do to change things. Some of it wasn't good, some of it was. But the plans that he had never came into fruition because he died in his car at work. So my point to you is that whatever you think is going to happen, whatever you think is going to happen, there's usually something that's bad or negative, usually don't happen. It don't even happen. So stop putting it out there, the negative stuff that's going to happen, because you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. People say, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take him back, or I'm going to get back with him or her, but it probably ain't going to go right. It probably ain't going to go good. Well, you've already put the stamp on it not, the situation not being good. Or it could be something like, I've had a bad situation with this person, but I know when they come back, or when it ain't going, you don't know. You don't know. But you got to take every day. Y'all, my head is itching. I can't wait to go to the beauty shop. You cannot take things that happen or have happened and say that it's going, oh my God. Whew, sorry y'all. Right up in here is where it is. I can't wait to go. It's been 2 weeks, so go Friday. I have to have my little comb to get up in there. But You can't say what's going to happen. You can't say it's going to be like this or it's going to be like that, because you don't know. Live every minute, every second, every hour like it's your last. And go with God and pray and say, Lord, whatever way it go, I know you are in the midst of it. And when God is in the midst of it, it's not going to go wrong. If it don't happen, that means that God don't want you to have it. And he knows before you know what's ahead. Because when you surrender and when you give your life to Christ and when you give your life to God and you tell God to take over, when you say that, that's what he does. So you got to trust him in the process. You got to trust him. You got to believe in him. You got to lean on him. You got to say, God, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But I believe and I trust in you that you're going to make it all right. And he's a God that will do just that. But stop being so negative about every situation, everything. Just because it happened that way, don't mean that it's going to happen again that way. Pray on people. Pray on your job. Pray on situations. Tell God, say, God, you know what it is. I need you to step in and do a new thing. And ask God to change your way of thinking. Ask him to change your way of thinking and the way that you speak. Because to be negative all the time is a form of not believing in God that he can change people and situations. And God can do anything. He can do anything and everything. The only thing he can't do is fail. So put your trust in him and believe in him. Okay? All right, y'all. God bless you. I'm getting ready to go in here and punch in. I love you all. And I will see you all tomorrow on Thursday. God bless you. Have an awesome day.